Okay, yep, there we go. Let's do it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a rare Umamusume Sunday. Hope everyone's having a good wrapping up for the weekend. We're gonna be doing some Umamusumers now that the VPN is working again. It's funny because, man, I checked yesterday, I think as soon as the stream ended, or my stream ended, and then I checked, and wouldn't you know, the VPN started working, so I think it was just really bad timing, but it's okay, you know, we're just pushing back, we're just think of it as like swapping the days, so instead of Saturday Umamusume Sunday Variety, it was the other way around, so that being said, I think there's not really too much else to really go into for introduction stuff, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. Let's try and get some US's in our lives, shall we? For those of y'all who don't live in the country that I live in, unfortunately. Actually, fortunately, really, to be quite honest, life's not great. But we're not here for that. We're here for Umamusume instead. So, make sure. Okay, we're good. So, you may be wondering, how have I been doing in terms of my trainings? And I'll readily admit that I haven't been doing as much as I really should be doing. I've mainly been focusing on Autovu, to be quite honest. I've actually gotten a pretty decently... This is actually a pretty damn good Autovu. I kind of wish the rating was a little bit higher, but you can see it has the mid-S. It has pretty much everything I wanted, which, by the way, let me bring that up again. It has pretty much all I wanted, to be quite honest. So really, I think we're pretty set on this front. So really now it's just training up our, still, which, you know, this is... God, if this was if this was mid-S, this would already be good. But we really need that mid-S, and then of course Ines is the last one I need to train. So let's start with, I think I want to start with at least getting a viably okay one, because at the end of the day I do want at least a US. I know that's a really arbitrary cutoff, but I do want at least a US ranked UMA team for my for the CM, so I might have to remake that Autovu, but so far at least that's at least something, so we'll go with that, and then we'll see if we can't get anything better once we get the other ones in play. So with that being made, let's create life. Where is Stillin? I think I might have passed her. I thought she was on the left-hand corner, but the answer was not so, because she's actually right here. Oh no, I didn't see her. Okay, there we go. Yes, yes, and then yes. Good. Okay, there we go. How many days left do we have until this? Don't we still have like a couple days left until this event ends? Which is crazy considering I already fulfilled all the event missions like 2 or 3 days in, so there's like 14 days left after that. I was like, okay, we're gonna be here for a little bit. But that's fine. I'll take more vet grinding, I guess. Alright. Billies and mares as per usual. Alright. But as for me, I mean, I haven't really done much today, so, you know, nothing changed from yesterday in terms of if you're curious about stuff. So really nothing else too much to really go into. Today was just kind of your usual lazy Saturday for me, so I didn't really do too much. Just, stayed up, or not stayed up, but like, slept in, you know, all that good stuff. Getting ready for next week, which I really hope, after 2 weeks ago with the stupidity, and then last week was also kind of pretty brutal. I'm hoping that at least this week calms down a little bit, but I am not unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm not going to think about that until tomorrow, so I'm just gonna continue to be in the weekend mode and just be oblivious to the impending doom that's about to come, like most of my life. So that's really all that there is. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, we want the date event, and we want Yonko. We want her to be ready for Friendship Fun Times. And she is right there, so that's I think we're on a good pace right now. I just need like, what, 1 or 2 more, so as long as we don't get anything too terrible. Also, I need to keep an eye out. Yeah, see, look, there we go. Red Desire wasn't good. I'm gonna wait, but I do need to get Red Desire up 1 more, otherwise I won't get the excellent grade that I need. Okay. Oof. That's pretty good, but I need something. Actually, yeah, that's. I'm just like, the energies are worrisome, but we got the day event, so it doesn't matter. Ha ha ha. It all worked out in the end. Okay, now I definitely need to get wherever Red Desire is. Okay, well, there we go. It's actually perfect. And then we can focus on Yonko for the last 2 here. Good start. Promising start so far, at least, which is good. The 2 speed cards are kind of lacking, but we still have time. Still have a lot of the time. I don't remember what this one is. What is... okay, let's take the stats, sure, why not? Let's get some weight training in ya. Yeah, see, look at that. Arubu's already almost there. The craziness of the Japanese server, where it's super easy to get everybody all ready for friendship. It's super easy to make friends, unlike adult life. It's tough times here in the adult life trying to actually make friends and stuff. You kids have it easy with your going to school and meeting up with people every day. And then there's us adults who don't have anything to do but work, and I don't think making friends with people who you work with is the best idea. I mean, there are people who do that, but I can't. I don't think so. It's separation there. Don't get me wrong, the teams that I've worked with in the past have all been really good people, really awesome people. But would they be friend-type people? Not really. You know, there's a difference between, you know, like, work-friendly and, like, I guess, like friend-friendly sort of thing, you know? There is a difference. I think you probably might know what I'm talking about there. So, at the end of the day, it's just like, yeah, you know, work setting, great. If we do anything outside of that, it's a bit iffy, so... Okay, we got digital, so we're good there. We just need the rest of the folks to catch, you know? I agree. And now would be the perfect time to use a date event, so let's do that. I don't know why my default voice is, whenever I run out of things to do, is to speak in a southern accent. Apparently that's my go-to. Oh geez, what is this? Oh my goodness, yikes. I kind of want to do a dreams right now. I know it's very early, but that is not looking good. Oof. Yeah. Just because we don't have the double speed right now. We still don't have the double speed. It's still early. We just need to get 1 more training. Or like 1 more air groove event. And then we should be good. Alright, where... speaking of, there you go. Never doubt. Never doubt. Ah, yes. This event. Alone in the rain. Just like my social life. Tempting, tempting. I think I gotta go with this one, though. Ah, the photo shoot, of course. Essential part of the Umamusume life. Okay, man, I really wish they gave me these in, like, the rainbow trainings instead. No, I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. And then I have... There we go, okay. And then I think I need to... No, I don't need to do the the Dreams training here because I have late December. Don't give me that look still. Ooh, we got choices here actually, folks. We got quite a few choices. The 29, 35. I mean, if we're looking at just pure... I think I'm gonna go with the stamina here. I know you probably think that's kind of crazy, but I feel like... and this has been my, like, very limited experience. By limited, I mean, like, probably, like, 7-ish runs in this, is that I feel like stamina... Rainbow trainings when it comes to stamina have been kind of rare. Especially since we have 2 speed cards, and then Yonko's Yonko, so I feel like the stamina in comparison is just like so much more harder to get. So in situations like that, I feel like the stamina is probably going to be a lot better of an option. At least in my point of view. But now it doesn't matter here, because now I definitely probably need to do the, okay, we got Autobook, guys. Wow, it's not even Junior year, and we've already completed 2 event storylines. That's good. Good start for me. Actually, you know what? The difference in SP there was not actually that crazy. That could have been an option to go with the stamina there. But I'm good. I'm good. Because it feels like I always usually just catch up in stamina later, because I always have to try and get the double speed trainings with the dreams. So it doesn't really feel like, and I don't understand why sometimes it is the case where because the whole reason why you do that is because the difference in SP gains is so much higher for the double speed than with the other ones. But sometimes that's not the case, and that's even before you get the 455. So I don't really understand what the mechanics are there, but I know there's definitely some shenanigans going on with that. But I don't know. Either way, I'm kind of. There we go. Ooh, tempting. Actually, kind of tempted to go with this one. Yeah. With the guts training. How about some more guts? There we go. Why am I so tilted? What's going on? I mean, this is because I'm tilting my head like this, but like this is my like default, and I feel like I'm slightly tilting. I think it's fine. Okay. I can be slightly tilted. That's my default mood. Slightly tilted. Yeah, like why am I? Okay, that's weird. It also just made me hold on. I am not in a good posture for sitting. Let me fix that. No, I'm still kind of weirdly tilted. That is weird. Hold on. Yeah. Maybe I need to like default have it like. That actually does feel a little bit better, low key. Except now if I do this, I'm tilted like this. See, it's like. Hold on. You know what? Whatever. Good enough. I'm just finicking with my controls here. Oh, this is terrible, and I hate it for me. Wow, this is kind of think I need to do dreams here. It's kind of been, I feel like it's kind of been rare where I've had situations like that where it's just been, see, look at this. The difference in SP here is not really that bad. So I'm like, maybe I should just go with the, something else rather than the speed here. And in that case, I might actually want to go maybe for power? I know that seems kind of crazy, but right, like I feel like there's going to be cases where the SP gains are way too better for the speed that I have to take it, so I think I'll wait for then to take those. And it may not ever happen, in which case I might have to go speed eventually, but I feel like speed is the easiest one. Because, like, look at this. Like, come on, like, it's so easy to get speed up anyway that I feel like if I have the opportunity like that to get the other ones up, I might as well just do that first. But it feels like that's like usually not the case, so that's why I'm like, that's why I'm a bit flabbergasted at the current things that are happening right now. Okay, this is not really the moment of truth, but this is a moment. Oops. Also, how did I just realize the side of her head here? Oh, there we go. We got it. Nice. She's got the little decoration here that has the three. I think that's diamonds. The three shapes there. 100% sure that's representative for Triple Tiara. But like, how did I not notice that until now? See, I'm amazed at myself for sometimes not noticing details until like super late. I'm just a very non-observant person apparently. I don't know how I feel about that, but concentrate on other aspects of her, like the cover, the shawl. What do you call that? The thing that she wears, the shawl cover, whatever the hair thing that she has on top of her hair. That's obviously like that and the ribbons. Those are like the two big things, right? But yeah, I never noticed, and then also like the little kind of tuft of hair that she has her on her forehead. But I never noticed that she has like that little kind of little bit of her hair that's right here. This is the first time just really looking at it closely. I'm like, yeah, I've never noticed that before. Crazy. Don't hire me to be a detective is I think what we're learning here. Which is funny because I played a lot of not a lot of games, but I have played quite a few games that have had that had the idea of like what detective skills, right? Like Frog Detective and stuff. Like I've played stuff like that in the past, so goes to show. And also the hidden object games too. Like I played those, but you can probably argue that I did not do very well in those. So you know, take it for what it is. Also, am I gonna get 455? I don't think we're on pace right now for it actually. But that's not ideal. We might have a wait. Yeah, I think we're gonna actually fall short of 455 here, which is gonna ruin this run. This run that's been going so well so far. Unfortunate. Well, I mean 455. Here's the thing: 455 is really just for. Well, it's not really just for. Well, I don't really know what it's for. It's for a lot of things. Wait, I think, okay, hear me out. I have to do this. I have to do this in order to get 455. Because, wait, no I don't. It's not gonna work anyway. I forgot it. Either, okay, well, I'm kind of screwed from the get-go. I might as well just do this. Yeah, I'm gonna be one short. Oh, that's so tragic. Actually tragic. Okay, well, rip us, I guess, but you know, sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it just be like that. See, like, look at the shenanigans. Like, look at what we got here. I might as well go with this, right? Might as well. Alright, well, one short. Unfortunate. Still get an excellent because the requirements are so lenient, but I'm still disappointed. Yeah, look at that. Damn. Unfortunate. Oh well. I mean, we could still probably salvage this, but that is a big oof. Sure. And then we'll get that gets Marsha probably. Yes, I know how this game works. Ooh, that's spicy, but this is slightly. See, these kinds of decisions, I think, stuff like that is the reason why I'm not getting 455, which is fine. Maybe that's gonna come back to bite me though, but. So far it seems fine. Oh no, wait a second. I think I might have just absolutely screwed myself over. I think I need to do a dreams on the wit here to salvage it a little bit. Okay. I didn't even look at the SP there, so I don't know if it was good or not. I was just more pay attention to the fact that, you know, I do that, and then I should have, and then this, and then there we go. There was still 1% chance of failing that. Imagine if I did fail that. I would just quit immediately because I said screw that. Absolutely not for that. Hey, look, Shakur's good. Okay, we're good there. I think the only ones left in the support card lineup so far are Yonko. And I think, yeah, I think that's it, because I know Air Group was good, Arubu's good, Digital's good, so it's really just Yonko, and then we're set. So skill point wise, we're good. We're actually looking pretty, we're sitting pretty right now. It's more so, I'm just worried the 455 may come back to bite me not getting that. But if everything lines up right, this could actually be, this could be it. And then we'd already be done with 2 out of 3 for the most part. But I'm counting my chickens, so let's just keep going with this one. So I'm starting to get a headache. I don't know what's going on. It's slightly concerning. I think it's fine. I think I just slept too much. Is that even a thing? You can sleep too much? I don't even think I slept that much, to be honest. I was just being a nappy boy today, sleeping with all the naps in the world. As an official member of Nap Club, you know, I just believe in the power of naps. I don't know what I'm doing here. Not really a good move, I guess. For the sake of SP, that's probably the best move, but yeah, the rest of those weren't really that good either. Hey, I got the throne. I haven't seen that card in a while. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, Yonko, sure. You can just be the Nepo baby, towering over everyone else. Yeah, there we go. Okay, see now there we go. Everybody's good. That's good. Now, if only the rest of the run will line up, which is TBD so far. Okay, so there's that, and then there's like one more before the Breeders' Cup. So. Just good. I'm so glad there's not that many races to focus on in this scenario. Right. Thinking. Yeah. I don't know. I was just like SP over everything. I mean, that's not, hear me out, that's not bad, but I'm like, do I risk doing the Dreams training now so that then I can get a better training in the next turn? But then that could also screw me over. I'm gonna actually take the rest gear, sure, why not? Alright, let's see what we got for SP. Yeah, okay. Hopefully we get something better this time. It's slightly, is it better? I don't know, arguably. I'm really going all in on this stats over support cards. And I don't know how well it's gonna go, because generally my strategy has been like erring towards the side of getting more of your not cards, your support friends or whatever. I don't know what do you call the lineup here, the three, your team, your support team. Like I feel like I lean towards getting more of those rather than getting the better trainings usually. And I don't know if that's really the right move. Especially now since we're not even gonna get 458, we're gonna get 457, so I don't really know if this is going well, but stats wise it hasn't been felt too much different, but I could be wrong about that. I guess we'll have to see the end results. What do we got here? Stamina. Okay. Because as long as we can get 858 would actually be a really good clutch save after all this. But now I'm like, But then that would really require me to focus my results on trying to get like as many support teams in trainings as possible. And I don't really know if I want to do that right now, although that is actually pretty good, so we'll take that. But see, that's a no-brainer, but when it comes to like the harder decisions, then it's just like I kind of want to err towards the side of, oh, see, now this is not good. It's not good, but hear me out. I'm gonna do this, do a friendship training, or not a friendship, sorry, a date event, and then go from there. Okay. Oh man, okay. Now I do a dreams training because none of those were good. I'm starting to quickly realize that may have the strategy I was talking about may not have been the play. Yeah. Turns out you kind of need to also prioritize your support team. Who would have thought? This was just an experiment to see if this was a good strat or not. And so far I'm feeling like maybe that was not correct. Which is kind of what I already knew. Oh, dang it. But like, dude, the inheritances on this have been insane. I got triple S. Buddy boy, that's crazy to me. Holy moly. Never seen that before. Look at this. S, like the three S's. Holy moly, that's insane. Fortunately, I don't think we're gonna get the stats to kind of help with that. Ooh, do I go all in on the thingy? Is it? Yeah. 858 is not that much different, to be honest, so I'm kind of like, I think, I'm gonna say no to that. Let me think. Yeah. Let's just issue all. But I'm just gonna go all in on this strategy. I'm not gonna waver. I continue to believe that this should be the right one. Because like honestly, the stats aren't that much. I mean, we'll see. The summer training's really gonna make or break this one. Yeah, the last few trainings here. Oh, see, that's so good, but like, it's so good, but you know, it doesn't have any of these, so it really, man, really tested me here. I think I have to go with that one. I mean, I don't have to, but it's, you see the difference in SP gains too. That was insane SP gain. That was like 70, 80 or whatever, so that's some crazy shenanigans. Use my last date right here. Okay, I think I'm gonna be pretty short on the whole. I don't even think I'm getting a 758. I think I'm, or yeah, yeah, 758. I don't even think I'm gonna get 758. I think I'm actually gonna get like maybe even lower. So never had that before. The absolute audacity. Alright, well, let's see anyway. See, look, even Casino Drive is unimpressed by this shit. By the shenanigans that I pull here. Wait, 17 DP might not be that. Well, hold on. I might still. Does that mean I get 20 now, I think? Okay, so yeah, even. Okay, so I should still get 758. That's fine, yeah. That's fine. Caught up to the minimum there at the end. Okay, ooh, that's actually not bad either, but I think I'll go with this one. You know, if this summer training goes really well, or like not the summer, but like these last few turns go really well, I think there actually might be a pretty good shot here of this being the one. But it's still really early to say. I don't know yet. Really depends on. See, that's not really that good. So I think I'm gonna use my first dreams. It's fine. I have like 4 of them anyway. Okay, so we're at above 2,000 now, but that's still kind of iffy for the speed side of things. Let's see. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Okay, the power's actually looking decent. Stamina, not so much. Ooh, here's the thing. I think because I still have 3 Dreams trainings left in 4 turns. I need to only do 1 non-Dreams training. I think I can save that for another time. Because I feel like there's going to be better opportunities later. This is kind of tense, honestly. Okay. Ooh. That's pretty good. Actually, though. But it could be better. I know I'm being really greedy here, but, like, that's gonna be, like, 56. Yeah, because, like... Here's the thing with that, is, like, it's still... we're still 200 short getting the max of speed, and I kind of really do want to get close to that number. Okay, so the stamina should be... or not stamina, the wit should be good, I think. This one. Okay, okay, I'm gonna take a risk here and hope that I get something good. I don't know what I want though, because like these 3 stats are still kind of need a lot more. Yeah, I think I'm kind of cooked here, y'all. I don't think this is gonna be a US, unfortunately. Okay, and then I'm gonna hope for a speed training that's really good, or a stamina training that's really good. That's alright, but not really what I was hoping for. Okay, yeah, we're cooked, y'all, unfortunately. The RNG just did not work out in this one. We are in Santa Anita, but at what cost? Okay, race. God, wait, the inheritance as being the 3 S's is really gonna drive me up a wall. If I could swap that with what I have with the US2, I would be so happy with it. But unfortunately, that's not how this game works. So I'm just gonna have to keep on trying. Dang. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I forgot to put stats in. I forgot to put my skills in. Whoopsies. I mean, to be fair, oh man, but that's such a stupid move. Why did I not put it? I think I got distracted by the fucking bot that was in my chant, and I was like, oh fuck, a bot, and then I just immediately clicked that. God damn it, stupid fucking bots. Okay, that's fine. It was honestly, that was even if I did put in all of the skills that I did, that still probably wouldn't have been that good. So let me just get rid of that right now before I get rid of my shame. Get rid of the shame. Okay. What about Biko in her cool poses? I don't know. All right, back into the mines. Here we go. Pretend that didn't happen. I think the lesson from that is you still probably want to not prioritize just like stats, and actually also want to get your support team to good ratings. I think I was just going the way too extreme there, but I'm gonna go back to my usual ways of kind of prioritizing stats there, or not stats, sorry, the support team. But we'll start from there. I kind of want to get Casino Drive as soon as possible, but that was also hard to pass up. It's fine, we'll have other opportunities, like right now. Yeah, I think I'll do it. I do want to get that as soon as possible because date event. Ooh, yeah. Alright, Yanko, it's time for your journey. Energy, please. It's kind of a limited resource right now. Guts. Okay. Ooh, yes? Although the energy reserves are not looking great, unless... No, okay. My hopes. Oh, that's really... I'm gonna do something that's kind of amazingly stupid, which is called healing. Well, at least we got loves up. Data event? Nope. Stamina event. Okay, I don't love this. I don't love my moves here. This one. I don't think I can get... Unless I focus on Yanko for the next 3 turns, I don't think I'll be able to get her up to friendship by the time this is all over. And that's gonna be really iffy. Stamina. Well, that could help actually, if she doesn't fail this turning. The only issue is now I need to get, oh well, okay, fuck me. The only issue with this now is that I need to get, I think, Loves up one more, because yeah, she's short right now. Oh, fucking course you're not in this. Okay, Oh, that's really... I think I might have to actually call this one a bust, because either way I'm kind of screwed, and I don't think I'll get this one either. Okay, I did actually, but... okay, we actually need energy, so yes, please. Hey Sticks, what's up? What's up? I'm seeing you. Casual Umamusume time. Oh man, okay. Sure, why not? Oh, we were so close too with the Yonko, but it just was not meant to be, and I have to do this, because, well, I don't have to do it, but like, the single-digit % of failing is still possible. I've had that happen before, and it's never a fun time. Okay. Let's get that synergy up. At least that's what I think she's saying. Alright. Not as good of a start as last time, but that's okay. I've had runs that didn't start great, but it kind of doesn't really matter. It's not like the start immediately determines whether the run is good or not. Imagine if it did. Well, it kind of does, but I've been able to catch up from some pretty terrible starts. Even going from like the junior and stuff. 13 DPs. That stands for Dream Points. Not what you think it means. Because I know DP also stands for something else, and we're not going to talk about that meaning, because that's not safe for work. Not for the kiddos out there, although this isn't really meant to be for the kiddos. If you're a kiddo watching out there, stop watching right now, because I'm going to be all... I am not for the kiddies. That is what YouTube, that is what I tell YouTube every time I post the VOD. It's like, hey, this is meant for kids? No. Hell no. Absolutely not. I am not going to be for that. Ooh, decisions. I don't have the day event, right? I think, yeah. That's an issue. This would be a perfect time for it, actually. Well, never mind, not now. Ooh, yes, actually, I kind of have to do that. Date event? Date event? That's fine too, I guess. Oh, this is where I test my whole thing with the... I was about to accidentally pick that. Support team over friendship training. Date event? I know this also heals me a little bit. Date event? I don't think we're getting a date event anytime soon, y'all. I don't think it's on the cards, although this would be a perfect time for it. Cutscene. That's fine. Date event? Okay. That's just lovely. And by that I mean... fuck. I mean, I guess. I actually probably should have healed myself, but I'm taking a risk here. Okay, well, date event? No. Date event? Man, it's been a while since I've had the date event not show up this late. I kind of have to do this. Wait, is this the first time I've ever done a Still in Love, or that I've gotten to 30? That's insane. I have done a lot of I've done like, not a lot of Still in Love runs, but I've done like, this is probably like the fifth one I've done. How have I never gotten that until now? That's crazy. I mean, I guess to be fair, I've been doing a lot of them in... No, not even. I haven't been doing them in this scenario. How many... Hold on, I'm curious. How many Still in Love runs have I done to the point of I never gotten that before? I can check. I think it's in the this thing here. If I go all the way down, probably, because she's not really that affectionate. Where are you, Still in Love? 7. Not this far down. Hold on, I might pass her. Am I stupid? Why can't I find you? Oh, there you are. Oh, you are this high up. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, 12. I've done 12 runs with her. How have I never gotten that? That's insane to me. Hold on, there's a... Is it? No, it's not that one. What is the one... I think I have to go to... Need to go to... Yeah, rankings here. To see how many runs I've done in each scenario, because... I don't think I've done that many in, like, the current scenario. I'm trying to remember when she came out and what scenario that was. I think that was one where we got the full story. This one, yeah. Yeah, Design Your Island. That was really when I focused on doing her. And I think Design Your Island was when... That would have, yeah, been when we had the full story anyway, so I wouldn't have had... I guess there weren't really that many opportunities for resting now that I think about it in that scenario either, so maybe that makes sense, but that is still kind of insane to me. Alright, well... Anyway, back to the training. Also, that kind of sucks. I like to also preface with all that by saying that kind of sucked that I got to 30, because I kind of really need a lot of energy there, but as long as we can get the date event, can we... If I don't get the date event by the end of this year, I might just bail on this run, because that's a bad sign. Well, let's see. Date event? No. Yonko event, though. Over in Santa Anita. I wonder when they're gonna do another gathering thing at Santa Anita. I wasn't able to go to the last one, the cosplay gathering or whatever, because that was the same day as the music festival. Sorry, ow. The music festival I went to was the same day as that, so I didn't want to, you know, because the timelines were just so close. But I really did want to go because it seemed like it was pretty fun, so I'd love to go to another one of those. Okay, if I don't, okay, again, if I don't get the date event here, which it's Jover. Let's see how Jover it is. Is it Jover? Ooh, oh, I got okay, well, that was very very fun sequence of events there, where I just got the fast learner and then immediately got moved down. And I don't think I'm gonna get the date event, so I'm just gonna do that. Call that a day. And that's a Rippo. Okay, we're gonna say no to that one. I didn't even have a good start in this anyway, so I'm not really feeling too bad about it. We move on with our lives and we try again. Easy. You just gotta learn when, you just gotta know when to give it up. You gotta know when to hold them. And all that stuff there. Yes, the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf. No. Okay. Alright. try this shenanigans again. Where is Casino Drive? I haven't seen her yet. Oh wait, there she is. Wait, no, that's not her. What? Haven't seen her yet. What's going on there? That's a new one. She hates me so much that she's not even showing up in any of my trainings now, which is honestly fair. I feel that. That's fair. Okay. Okay, where... Actually, no, wait, like, no, low-key. Did I not include her in my deck or something? What's going on? Why haven't I been able to see her yet? What the heck, man? Okay, this is actually kind of not even a joke anymore. Where is she? Where in the world is Casino Drive? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I'm not stupid, right? I'm not seeing her in any of these. Hold on, I'm not kidding. Did I actually not include... I did, she's right there. What the heck? Hello? Ma'am? Where are you? Where are you in my time of need? What is going on here? What are we doing? Oh, well, there you are, but like... Okay, wow. Date event? Okay, well, here we go. There you are, jeez. You need to show up first before you can even have the chance of getting a date event. Which hopefully happens right now. Nope, okay. Great, I love it. Oh, and also, what is going on with this run? Espo has not even shown up to anything yet. Date event? No, I think I actually need to do a rest event more than anything. Yeah, it's not looking good. Hey, 70, nice. Hey, Espo, there we go. Okay, there we go, Espo. Okay, finally showing up to your life. No, you do not need energy, actually. Date event? No? Okay. Is Yonko... Yonko's actually surprisingly ready for friendship, so that's good. I don't like the way it phrased it, but you know what I mean by that. And then everyone else should be good there too. Date event? There we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we need. This run is not hopelessly terrible just yet. We still got some hope in us. Great, they're all F. Just like my life. All Fs. Not really. That's actually a complete and utter lie. Yeah. You keep talking your stuff still. We'll take care of that later. Alright. She doesn't even look that impressed. Casino Drive? What did they even... I don't know what the short nickname is. Let's just call her by her full name for whatever reason. Okay, 13 as per usual. Let's get that going. Breeder's Cup. What is this? It's either energy or... Okay, well, I'm full energy, so obvious. Obvious choice. Okay, yes. Things are potentially looking up. Maybe, question mark. We got a date event. And that's already much better than the last run. I don't love it. I don't love any of my options here. I still don't love any of my options here. We're gonna load up on Yonko, I guess. Actually do energy. Actually do training. Let's do it. Ah, here we go. This is a conundrum time. Okay, actually might go with this one. Yeah, you're cute now. That really doesn't matter right now in this scenario, but there you go, you're cute. Just like Cotton would want you to be. I should at some point use a date event. Well, I guess now's the time. Well, I guess the game, well actually no, not yet. That's a little bit better. And then I can still do it and I think it should be fine. No. Well, the game really just wants to give me energy, which is usually a good thing. Is actually almost always usually a good thing. But this is one of the times when I'm like, actually, please give me a chance to not use so much energy so that I can use a date event, so that I'm not left with 0 used. Look at that. Well, if the trainings here aren't... Oh, the training here is beautiful. I gotta take this one. I gotta take that. Okay, I guess we're not doing any date events this time around because the game said no to that, which is fine. I can waste date events in the next turns, in the classic years, as they call it. Oh yeah, gotta take the double speed. Okay, we're good on that. I was getting a little bit worried that I wouldn't meet the requirements, but we're actually fine. Imagine if I didn't get the requirements. That'd be really sad. Just get good. No. No. Alright, still. You got this at the Hanshin Juvenile Phillies. That's what it's called. That's what this race is called. The Hanshin Juvenile Phillies. The juvenile feels. Do you feel your feels? Come race in Hanshin where you can feel your feels. In the juvenile way. That'll get all the Umas. Oh, what am I doing? I need to do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, actually, the difference is actually not that much better, but I think I'll still take this anyway, I guess. Okay. Load up on that speed. Alright, are we gonna pass? Yes, because we are excellent. Most excellent. I do probably need to do a lot of work on catch-up side of things. Actually, no, probably not. Okay, we're fine. I was a little bit worried that I'm gonna be way short to get the 455. But I think we should be good as long as we're not too stupid about it. Starting now. Because that helps. And that also helps. Wow, okay, well, the game's making it really easy for me to choose here. No moral dilemmas, no conundrums, none of that. We got all the stuff that we need. Sad Aruhu. Ooh. Yes, please. No, you need to rest. And you need to give me your skill. Thank you very much. And yet, I still have not used a single date event yet. I wonder here. I'm gonna do that, hope that I don't get any energy boosting things, use my date event, and then call it a day. Okay, well, hold on, what is this? Okay, I thought this was something else for a second. I thought this was the gain 10 or 30 energy event. But it wasn't, so we're fine. Yes. More energy. Yes. Yeah, I think I have to. I told myself I'm not gonna go full all in on the stats. I gotta at least balance it out a little bit. I think it comes down to if the SP gains are so much more better for the single one, then go for that. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's not an S medium. That's not what I want to see. Well, biscuits. That's fine. We'll just hopefully leave it for the next one. I don't know if that's actually gonna work. But let's just pray, I guess. I know we're not playing Red Desire, but similar vibes. They're both red. I kind of see them being a little bit similar, low-key. Even though I know they're not very similar at all. Okay, how many more do I need? I need the obvious, who's that? I need Espo, and then I need one more. Oh, we only have that many turns, though. That's actually looking pretty iffy. Hold on, I might be able to make this work, question mark? It all depends on this next one, I think, because that was, wait, no, oh shit, I think we fucked up, y'all. Wait, hold on, depends. Actually, I think we might be good. Wait, no, we aren't. Yeah, we're not good. Dang it. I think I'm gonna be like literally one short. That is so unfortunate. Gonna be one short of a 455. Absolutely tragic. Okay, yeah, we are gonna be. That sucks, man. That's really unfortunate. Okay, well. It's okay, I can try and make it work. We can try and make it work somehow. Yeah, it's like literally if I had Yonko get one more bar, we would have been good. Such is life. Such is life. You know, it is what it is. Okay. Wait, was that one short? Was it actually good there? Hold on. Oh, I'm good. Wait, what? Hold on. Did I just completely miscalculate that? Am I stupid? Am I stupider than I think I am? Oh, we are good. Okay. Wow. Dude, I think I need to end stream early, honestly. Like, I know I had a short stream yesterday, but I think I'm just not in a great... My brain's not working today. And that's not good, because I need it to work for the week. So... I might actually have to end pretty soon. This might be a 2-hour stream. This might be a short one as well. Sorry to say, but... Like, I was so confident in the fact that, oh, I'm not gonna get that, but I did, and then I was just like, wait, what? And then I realized I'm stupid, so... Interesting. Oh no, here's another conundrum. We'll go with that one. The stat gain's not that bad either there. Okay. So then we're good then. We're in a good pace. I think the only if anything, the only thing is I still don't have mid S, which is really grinding my gears, if I have to be honest. It's really the gears in my head are just grinding at the fact that may not be a thing. And I may be left with another dead run on that spot, which is unfortunate. But it could happen. No, I don't need energy. Not really that badly. Apparently I'm gonna get energy because the game said so. Because the game was like, no, you need energy, apparently. Which is, I mean, I'm not gonna argue, sure, I'll take it. Decision? Actually, no, what am I thinking? Not decisions. This is a pretty easy decision, yeah. The SP gain should have made that a lot easier than I thought of. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. We'll take care of her later. She'll be fine. No need to worry about that. That happens all the time. She's just like that. That's just how she is. She's not broken or anything. That's actually not what I meant to click, but you know, I'm fine with that. Because I'm gonna do this. Okay, we got air groove, so we're good there. I think we got... Did we get Shakors? I don't remember at this point. I think I'm mixing up this stream with the... Or not this stream, this run with the... I did, okay. So we got Shakor, we got air groove. Did we get Yonko? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, we didn't get Yonko, we didn't get digital, I think. And then I think there was one more card that I'm not remembering because I'm very, very smart. And I know what I'm doing. Air groove. Wait, no, you just got air groove. Adovu, that's what I meant to say. We still got a couple of skill cards that we need to have give us their knowledge. I need some knowledge right now. When in doubt, go for the speed because the speed ain't looking good anyway. Okay, well there's some of digital. One more of that. And then I might do... Yeah, stamina. Okay. I think we're at a pretty good pace stat-wise. Could be a little better, but I've caught up to that before, so we're actually gonna spend the energy for that. Okay, excelente. Let's see here. All right. Most excellent. All right. Ooh, 19. That's actually we're actually at a pretty good pace right now to get 858. Surprisingly, not that I'm really on the hunt for that as much as 455, but that would be a nice bonus more than anything. But I'm not gonna sacrifice stats for that, so we're gonna keep on going our way. Oh, that's the... There we go. That's something. Okay. No, oh, almost selected the wrong button there. Almost did a misclick. Did not mean to drink guts. Yeah. Espo is so far behind, by the way. But that's okay, she'll catch up eventually. Okay, there's digital. Now we just need Adovu and Yonko, and I think those both should hopefully show up soon. Yeah. Okay, ooh, yeah, actually that one. I guess I'm not gonna have an opportunity to use my date events because I just keep on training Yonko there. Because that's the only good ones that are happening right now. Actually, hold on. Yeah, let me just keep training Yonko because why the hell not? Okay, here we go. This is the moment. Didn't get it first time. Let's see if we can't get it here. We got a couple of golds. That should be a good sign. Please give me pink. Yes, there we go. That's what we like to see. And we got another one. Preferably, I would have liked to get one on the turf side, but that's really just being a bit too greedy. So I'm fine as long as we get the distance. Okay, so sigh of relief there. Now I think it's just getting everything else to line up accordingly, which is a lot to say, but it could happen. It could happen. Okay, date event. I don't know if I'll have a chance to use the other one before the summer training, but I'll try my best, I guess. Okay, here's Yonko. We're good there. Nice. Now we just need to wait for Adovu. Which honestly, Autoboost is the most, one of the more important ones that I want, so I really hope that she shows up before the run's over, which we have a lot of turns anyway, so I'm not really that worried, but I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Just a little bit worried. Okay. But it's fine. You don't need energy. Okay, Decisions. Oh, this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna get 858. I think that's pretty evident from my distribution of, the distribution of how the support team is right now, with, Espo kind of, very behind everyone, honestly. But that's okay. She'll catch up eventually. Actually, hold on. I might be... I'm one short. Yeah, so it's not going to work anyway. But I was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I think it's mostly spent on Yonko over there, so... Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. Good on the stat side of things. Alright. Or not stats, sorry. Skill side of things. The stat side of things is the last worry right now, which... So far, it's still a little bit iffy, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. Again, as always with these runs, the last 8 turns are what really gonna make or break it here. But I think we've got a good foundation at least, so hopefully we get something out of it. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna be enough. I think I need 2 more. So close, yet so far... Oh, I only need 1 more. Wow, that's even worse. That makes me feel even better. Okay. It's fine. Don't worry about your feet. Ooh, actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty spicy. We'll take that. Okay. Ooh, that's really good, actually. That's actually super good. Although the energy is now slightly becoming a concern, so maybe I might need to, oh, that's actually really good though, but, I might have to use a turn here to use my wit training. Right here, yeah. Okay. And then let me think. So now, thanks to all those speed trainings, I only need to do 1 more non-dreams training from here on out. So let me be a bit greedy and waiting for a good one. Just keep on using my dreams trainings here. Okay, the speed. I think let's go stamina first. The speed, the stamina, the power, guts, and also wisdom. Sucker skill up island. Ooh, if only I had a little bit more energy. Even then, I think I could still afford to wait for a better one. Let's see. Oi. I'm just gonna... Oh, I'll just go for the speed there. Sure, why not? Hey, Gabe, what's up? Good seeing you. How you doing? The still in love with trainings are going. They are going. Right. Bukador. Bukador when? Okay, oh, that's not good at all. Wow. Yeah, I hope the last turn has something better. Okay, okay, we'll do that. Okay, the witch should be good now. I'm more worried about the speed, or not speed, the stamina and the power. Stamina power. That one. Oh, really? Wow, nothing. That's tragic. Okay, just go that one. doing good. Just graduation season, so busy going to so many parties. Oh, yeah, I feel that it is. I know. I know it's around that season, so congrats to all who have graduated and stuff. I know it's always a fun time. I remember my graduation. That was a time. That was quite a time. Mainly because I remember, and I'm talking my college graduation. My high school graduation was pretty whatever, if I have to be honest. I didn't really love college that much. I was maybe not blessed, but thankful for the fact that one of my close teachers was the person who was doing all the kind of the reading of all the names and stuff. So luckily, I didn't have to worry too much. It wasn't just a random person having to read my complex name and just butchering it. They kind of already knew anyway. So that's good. Although it was kind of funny because that person was actually my Latin teacher, and in Latin, like we had Latin names that we gave ourselves, so she actually didn't really use my full name ever, or like my actual name. But even then, at least she knew of it, so like, you know, that was good. But that was really my only memory from high school graduation. College graduation, the thing about that is like I had, obviously there's like the general commencement, and I went to like a really big school, so like it wasn't the case where it's like, you know, they read everybody's name in the general commencement, because otherwise it would have taken like fucking forever. So it was just the standard, like, hey, like, you know, all the speeches and all that shit. The biggest thing I remember from that was it was raining that day, so, and I remember like I think they gave us ponchos. And I was just thinking, like, we were, like, us graduating class were sitting, like, this was at a football stadium. We were sitting there outside in, like, ponchos. It was raining. And then all the kind of, like, the people who were giving speeches and all, like, I guess, like, the chancellor and all that were, like, up in the front, and they had, like, a tented roof. And I was just sitting there thinking, like, man, if this isn't a representation of, like, honestly, like, how our school, like how the 4 years went, where we have like kind of the hierarchy, the like us poor students, and then the kind of the elites at the top or whatever. Like that's a pretty apt description, but also that is also pretty apt for how life is, to be quite honest. So man, that just really drove the point home. And I also remember that, I don't know, if you asked me who my commencement speaker was, I could not tell you to save my life, because I don't even all I remember was she was some fucking CEO, and she was giving a speech or whatever, and I remember people were just like, oh, this is so shitty, it's raining, it's like pouring, you know, this speech is so boring, who cares, that like, I think most of the people, or most of the graduating class just left at that point, like while she was giving the speech. It was just like, yeah, fuck this, let's just leave, myself included, because I was like, fuck this, let's just leave, let's get out. And then that was not as fun. And also trying to find my family in the whole mess of all the people who were leaving and stuff was also just an absolute shit show. That was not great, but I have a much fonder memories of my specific major, because my specific majors, I should say majors because I've had two majors, had graduating ceremony stuff, so that was a lot more fun. They actually read our names that time, so that was pretty cool to be able to kind of go up, read your name, do the whole, like, you know, like the practice of left hand grabs the paper, right hand grab, like handshake or whatever, right? It's like that thing. So that was fun. That was and it's the low key, the only benefit of doing two majors was that I was able to go to two of those things. So it was pretty fun, yeah. But anywho's, let's see how this one ended up. I don't think this is going to be US, unfortunately. The ratings just did not line up there. Oh, still, you crazy. Oh, it was US! Oh shit, look at that! I was low-key not expecting that at all. Well, shit, that's pretty good. Oh, you know what it is? The wit. The wit actually legitimately carried that, along with the speed. Okay, well, you know what? That's actually, that's pretty good. That is what I call pretty good. Well, would you look at that? Second place, because I didn't get quite the high score there, but that's actually, that is viable. I will take it. Along with the Aru that I made, which is not US. I have two okay options so far. I mean, again, I'm gonna try and keep grinding it so I can get like a slightly better versions of them with the USs and stuff, but that's actually pretty good. Nice. I'll take it. And there we go. I'm sorry, is she talking about how Still is alone or something? Because that's rich coming from her. That's not what I meant to click. I meant to click on this shit. Because yeah, I have this Still, which is actually pretty decent, so we'll give her the carrot. Along with, or not Still, sorry, Arubu. See, this is why I think I need to end stream early, because my brain is just, I'm not feeling the best right now. I don't know what it is. Anyway, well, this Ines needs to not label that, because I'm done with you. Any other carrots? Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay. Alrighty. Oh man, we still have 1 week left until this event ends. Jesus criminy, I have 3 million points. Yikes. Okay, well that's fine. I can just keep grinding these things, I guess, which is good, but like slowly gathering them. But it is gonna be a long while before any new thing happens. That's fine. Nice to not have to be on the grind on stuff. Alright, how many bingo cards? This is the 11th one so far, jeez. Okay. How many is it until we stop getting the thing? The 13. Okay, so until we get these things. Which, speaking of which, now I think I have enough to get Tail to level 6. So let me get that going. I'm so ready for Rose Kingdom or Rulership in a couple of days. By a couple of days, you mean a week, because you saw how long we have until the event ends, so still be a little bit. But I agree, I am also ready for a new character, as you can see by the many character gems I have. I'm ready for anybody that comes along. Unless it's a character I don't really like, in which case maybe not, but... Alright, well Taeyo's level 6 now, just gotta... good luck getting her to level 7, yes. I need a lot of those things, so... Rip me, but... Okay. What are the rest of the... Okay, I just need to do one more run. Well, lucky for you, I will do that right now. What is the... Oh, I know what happens, because I got Still's 30 energy event, despite me doing 12 runs with her. That was the first time I'd done that. Okay, let's get... So now we have decently viable 2 characters. Let's work on the last one, which is our very own... Ines Fujin. Ines Fujin. It's because she has the extra U in there. This reminds me of, there was that video that was out, this is kind of, I guess, like a few days old at this point. There was that video of, like, Vergina and Vivlo, somebody was doing the beep 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 beep. It's like, it was like, kept tapping on them, it's like the, and then they were doing like the beep 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 beep. I could do that, actually, hold on. Yeah, let me recreate it for y'all. Where are they? I go up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, I can't tap that fast though. How do you tap that? I'm getting beady. Imagine this, but like 10 times faster. It's like the beep 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 beep. That's comedy at its finest. Whoa, hold on. I did not realize her. Man, her left pigtail there is going crazy. If you do that, wow, that's a. The hair physics don't really work too well on that, but okay. Anyway, so that was a complete tangent. Ines Fujin. Ujin, as I like to call her sometimes. Okay. Anyway, we got the deck, I think. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. That's a stupid deck. This is the deck. That's the deck that we need for Ines. I'm trying to very hard to make sure that I'm pronouncing it correctly as deck and not the other way around. Because that could be misconstrued. B. I saw that too. Yeah, that was a... That made the rounds, so I remember seeing that in a few places. It's funny. What you can do sometimes. Alright, Ines, let's train you up for the Breeders' Cup. I kind of don't love the turf strategy. Let's see, you got the Japan Cup. Because the thing with having the Takarazuka Kina there always kind of low-key bothered me. Maybe I might do something else, like the BC Mile. See, what does this schedule look like? Got the Asahi High Futurity Stakes, which is actually the race that Ines did win, real life. NHK Mile Championship. See, yeah, Yasuda Kinen. That's a little bit better. Yeah, let's do this. Oh wait, I just realized something very stupid. I probably shouldn't have done that if I'm training up for for classic race, because of the skill it's gonna give. Let's restart that actually. I forgot that each of the races gives a different skill. It actually might be better just to stick to the one that was given there. That's fine. I have like 2,000 of the energy boosting items. Not really wasting it just by abandoning it around like that. Okay. Yeah, because you got this skill, right? Oh, actually, hold on. Oh well, yeah, that's a mile skill. That's just a more general skill. We'll take the general skill. Yeah, let's do it. I could have also just run the same race that's still in Ottawa we're doing, the fillies and mares turf, even though Ines isn't a filly or a mare. But that's okay. There's no concepts of fillies or mares or any of that in this world. That is not a thing. The only way that is a thing is based on their pants slash lower wear for the training stuff and races. Whether you wear bloomers or shorts, that's really all that is to it. Date event. Okay, Yonko grinding time. Date event? No? Okay, hold on. Power. Date event? No? Okay. Be the annoying one, just keep asking for a date event. That's actually... I think I gotta go for that. Yes, Ines, one of the known horses that cannot swim very well. Put her in the group with Oguri and Mirako and there was another one. Oh yeah, Laurel too. I'm reading a comic about that. Not translated, but I did see it. Oh yeah, fan event, date event. Hoop. I'm gonna actually do that. So then they're good. Yonko may not be good, but depending on how she's gonna need a bit more extra. I don't think getting her in the next run there is gonna get her to friendship, unfortunately. Unless, nah, that's oh, that's barely not enough. That hurts me. That hurts me deep inside. Okay, I was gonna be like, unless she gives a hint or something, or she shows up in the skill, the event story, or not event story, skill story, skill card story. I don't know what you call those. Whatever you know what I mean. Well, now she's good. Okay, you can give me power. And then I will take another Drim sequence, and we will go there. Okay. I'll take the energy, yes. It's debut time. Alright, Casino Drive. That reminds me, I need to watch the recent Let's Play that came out with the Casino Drive, Effie, Epi, whatever, and the rest of the crew. I haven't watched it quite yet, but always kind of fun watching those things. With a game that I haven't really thought about in a while, Peak, right? Because that used to be Peak friend swap game. But as with most friend swap games, I feel like it kind of, and not even just friend swap games, I just feel like just popular streaming / let's play type games in general, like, feels like they come and go in circles, right? Like, you can even argue, some people have even argued that Uma kind of falls in that category, although I guess, but I feel like it just had such a, like a excuse me for lack of a better term, peak. It just had such a big hype that I felt like it was going to come down eventually. So I think it doesn't help that with the current scenario. But I mean, also just like the gameplay in general, which admittedly is somebody who, even from somebody who does like the series, I will readily admit the gameplay is not the best per se. Like, it can get a bit frustrating at times, so totally understandable. But that also just means that we called out the people who actually didn't really care about the game, and now the people who actually are still playing are the ones who actually kind of like the game. So, you know, there's that. I saw the Peak collab or PocketTube video. It was fun. Yeah, I've heard good things, so I should probably get around to watching it sometime. I'm probably not going to be really able to understand all of it, but I should. Hopefully my rudimentary Japanese can kind of lead me through most of it, so hopefully. I guess we'll see about that, but if not, I can just wait for translation, since I'm sure there are people going to be doing that, but I'd rather just experience it for myself. I don't know. Yeah, because there are some, I mean, they've done quite a few. All of those make for kind of some fun memes. I mean, there was the one with the cooking game with Oguri and stuff. That was pretty funny. The Among Us one, that was also pretty fun with the Almond Eye and the crew. There was the one way back with the Gang Beasts one with I think it was like Mayano, King Halo, and et al. I only remember because King Halo was really freaking good at it, and Mayano had the whole beam about how, like, whenever she'd fall, they play her freaking character song, which, God, that's so good. I love that. Yeah, gameplay, game stuff. We love games. We love watching and playing games. Oh, that's so many event points, or not event points, so many skill points. I need to take that, despite the fact that was 1 versus 2 there. Power. D for delicious. I don't remember which one is the. Nah, I think I'll take the speed. Well, that's a win-win right there. Ooh, another win-win. Alright, let's see. That's not terrible. I guess I'll take that, sure. And then I kind of need to do. I think, yeah, I need to do the Dream Sphere because it's the last turn before the race. Unfortunately, the race is the last turn that's happening before the evaluation, which is not my favorite. That's why I don't really like doing the turf. the turf route because they have there's this and then there's the one way at the end with the Takarazuka Kinen. I'm just like, I don't really love that, having that as the last turn before the summer training and all that. Like these races give like one gauge boost and it's random too, so it does can fuck you over sometimes. But in this case, it's not really that bad. It's whatever. But I feel like later down the road, it can be pretty consequential. I love pausing it right at the moment the casino drive just looks so unimpressed. She's like, ah, you fuckers again. Okay. 15 DPs, perfect for moving on to the next portion. Let's see. Ooh, spicy boys. Okay, no, I think I'll take that. When in doubt, go for more skill points, because I'm gonna need all of them. You saw, I think I had like 8,000 the last run, and I still was short on a lot of the, not a lot of, but like some of the skills that I kind of was looking at. Not that those were essential, but that was just kind of something I noticed. So the more skill points, the better. So this will be good here. And then I might go for a date event here, depending on how good the trainings look. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. We'll take that instead. Look at Marsh being all surprised. Okay, actually, hold on, how many? I've done the one, okay, let's do a date adventure. What are you again? I think this top, yeah, top option, okay. Like the other one probably, I thought this was the one that healed, but there's, she has a lot of other events that heal, so. Ooh, that was pretty good. No, you can have half a toughness bar. Damn, okay. No passing up that one. That was an obvious choice. What other things I've had? I guess the other kind of, well, this isn't really that crazy, but I guess Anime Expo is quickly approaching, and as somebody who, oh goddamn, that's a really terrible inheritance. And as somebody who is going, I have been keeping slight tabs on it. The thing with it is, like, and I haven't been to Anime Expo in such a long time, but I know it's the biggest convention, and so it's just way prone to like being way packed. Like it's pretty much just, I like to joke it's line con, because it really is. Like, it's crazy how long some of the lines are for some of the panels and some of the exhibits and stuff, and like lining up for exclusive merchandise and whatever, and it's just like, God, that's crazy. But they've been slowly announcing stuff regarding like panel times and like artist alleys and stuff, and I've looked in, and I've been kind of looking into it, but not too closely, because obviously we're still like a month away until it happens. But it's, man, I kind of forgot that that area is under construction right now. The whole convention center is under construction because of renovations to get it ready in time for the Olympics, which, again, I still can't fucking believe that we're holding the Olympics in 2 years. God, I hope some of the subway system gets completed by then, because that'd be kind of helpful. But God, it's not, I cannot. It is going to be absolute hell just trying to commute to work in 2 years. And like, even just getting around is going to be absolute, it's already bad, but like, it's going to get so much worse. Because the thing with that is, like, a lot of the events, like, there are events being held not just like in like the downtown LA area, but there's also stuff like in like all the way in like kind of like there's like equestrian events in Santa Anita. There's like stuff happening in like Pomona, which is all the way kind of way east, like kind of Inland Empire sort of area. Stuff in Long Beach, stuff in like it's just all around the general area. So, you know, unless you live under a rock or kind of way away from that area, it's gonna affect you in some way. So I'm not looking forward to potential issues with traffic there, because my commute is not that bad in terms of traffic, especially in the morning. There's like really nothing. In the afternoon it does get a little bit worse as I kind of get closer to where I live, but luckily I'm against traffic, so it's not like my hour, it's not like I'm going at a snail's pace, which is good. But I'm kind of low-key worried that might affect that in the future. But back to the whole Anime Expo stuff, is that I kind of, because there's construction going on, like they've apparently changed up the layout a little bit, and so I was looking, or I saw that somebody was posting about how the Artist Alley, for example, is pretty much cut in half in terms of the area, which, that's gonna be absolutely terrible. Like, I already know Artist Alley and those areas are always like kind of pretty bad. Just because it feels like they never give enough space for the artists and like kind of in between like all the booths and stuff. So, and I actually heard that last year was not bad in terms of kind of the way that things were. But if they're cutting stuff in half and then still keeping pretty much the same number of artists, that's not gonna work. That's gonna be that's gonna be packed in sardines and stuff. And so I'm not looking forward to that, and that does kind of suck, because Artist Alley is usually one of my favorite things in conventions, just kind of walking around and looking at seeing what people have made and stuff, and participating in stamp rallies and spending all my money. But yeah, that's going to be unfortunate, having to deal with that. But you know, it's fine. We'll make it work. I think I'm going into the convention with expectations that it's gonna be a lot of people, a lot of waiting in lines for stuff that's popular, and that's just how it is. And if it's anything like when I went that one year, which again, that was like such a long time ago, so it's hard to really say now, but if it is anything like that, the first day of getting in is gonna be terrible. So looking forward to it. I joke about it, but I actually kind of am looking forward to it a little bit. I know I have friends who live in this area who are not going because of the whole thing with the overcrowdedness and the crazy amount of people. But I know they have gone at points because of guests and stuff, right? Because like, you know, they announced like some pretty crazy guests from like Japan and stuff. Like that's really the big draw in bringing people in. But that hasn't really been the biggest thing for me, to be honest. Like with Fanime too, it's like Fanime, I really, other than I think like Mint, I really didn't do anything in terms of like kind of seeing people and like guests and panels and stuff. I just kind of I just did my own thing with walking around and going to cosplay gathering for Uma and stuff, and then it was really just, you know, just exploring the rest of the stuff. Not that they didn't have like foreign seiyuu there, because I think they had like one or two at Fanime this year, but I just wasn't really that interested in either of them, so I didn't go to any of the panels there. But yeah, I'm sure Anime Expo will have no shortage of that. I mean, they've been making the announcements of all that, so that'll be interesting. We'll see. I'll have to look into it at some point, see, because again, I know they released the panel schedule, so I'm kind of interested to see what the schedule looks like. Try and plan that out. Take into consideration the fact that I'll probably have to, like, if it's like a super popular thing, I'll probably have to like dedicate like at least an hour just waiting in line before, just to make sure I get a spot or whatever, because that's a thing. And so that's fun. I love that. but I'm sure it's probably not going to be anything that I really need to go to that has that. As far as I remember from the guest list that I saw, and granted, I haven't really looked too closely at the guest list. The guest list was not really that, well, I shouldn't say it that way, but, like, there wasn't really anybody that, like, was like, oh, I must go to this thing. Really low-key, the only thing that I am telling myself, not telling myself, but, like, the thing that I'm, in my mind, need to go to is really just because one of my friends is actually a editor at a English editor for one of the manga companies, and I know he's actually going to Anime Expo for work purposes. I feel kind of sorry for him in that regard, but he's going there just to do a panel, so I'm kind of interested in going there just to show my support, even though I think the panel is with, well, one, it's with, it's for his company, so he's going to be talking about their releases and stuff. But I know they also invited a mangaka over, and it's like a BL mangaka or whatever. Like, he's the, and I won't go too deep into that otherwise, because otherwise I'm revealing too much information, but, yeah, it's just like, there's that, and then it's just like, I'm not really interested in that. I'm more interested in just like saying, hey, what's up? To the point of where it's like, if it doesn't conflict with anything that I'm interested in, then sure, I'll go. But if it's like, you know, if it's, you know, at the same time as something else that I might be more like, not more interested in, but like kind of has some interest, then yeah, I think I'll go to that instead. And I'm sure I'll meet up with him at some point, at some time in the convention, because he also was at Fanime, and I think I talked about this in the American Truck Simulator Fanime recap stream, was that I ran into him somehow multiple times in the convention, which is crazy considering the number of people and how it just kind of was crazy how we ran into we literally just ran into each other, like at the artist alley, like, and also at like the entrance at the convention, and so it was just like, wow, okay, hey, what's up? It's like, oh, hey, didn't see you there. It's like, that's crazy how you noticed me there, but yeah, I'm sure I'll run into him at some point, so we will see about that. But the other thing I realize about that too is that I need to prepare better in terms of like monetary stuff, because I talked about before, right, like I just didn't really have a budget when it came to Fanime, and then after the fact I realized, oh my god, my wallet. So a couple of things I need to take away from that. One is that I need to actually set a budget, and I think by a byproduct, I don't know, like the way that goes is that I think I just need to take out cash when it comes to like kind of things I'm gonna spend, because if you don't know, it's the whole thing with like, you know, if you spend if it is like, you know, you can spend cash or card, but if you do card, then tax is applied, so that adds up to like a lot more extra money. So like it's the pro move of like carrying cash, so that then you can, you know, like then you don't have to spend like the extra amount that you do on taxes and stuff. So in that sense, it's also nice, because then you take out the amount of cash and you say to yourself, this is your budget. And so you can have a clear picture of, yeah, this is how much I'm going to spend. If I spend more than this, no. So, you know, it's just kind of nice having that amount just kind of already settled. But we'll see how, well, first of all, we'll see how much I'm willing to spend, because again, I'm trying not to spend too much over the next few weeks, just to recover for that. And then again, the whole thing of, you know, this is, you know, there's that, there's also Off-Kai, which I've mentioned, you know, I've already got the tickets and hotel for, so, plane tickets and hotel for, so please give me the mid-S. Nope, okay, dead. Rip run. Rip this run. Alright, that's fine. I was not expecting the first run I do with Ines to be good. That would be a miracle. A Hishi miracle. And also, I don't think we're getting 455 here, y'all, but that's, or sorry, 858. 455 we did get, but don't think we're getting 858. Tis whatever. Okay, I mean, I'm not making matters any better by doing the moves that I am right now, but I'm not really hunting too hard for it, so... If it happens, it happens, but... If it doesn't, that's fine too. That was really good, actually, wow. Watch this be like a US 3, or watch me get like a new high score in terms of my record here. Because of course I would. And then, and all that is just gonna be like, wow, that's great, except I didn't get mid-S, so... It all just kind of fell down at the end. Okay. Okay, oh, I'm gonna be actually way short of 858 there. Which is fine. Don't need to... Actually, am I even gonna get 758 is my worry now. That actually could be worrisome. Well, we'll worry about that when the time comes, which is soon actually, so... Yeah, just so I can get extra energy just in case. Okay, we're good with, I think we're pretty much good with the skills, but again, it doesn't matter. This is just me doing it just for funsies. Just to see. Okay, well... Tiddly biscuits. And all that stuff. Yeah, look at Casino Drive. She's like, no, you didn't do it this time, unfortunately. Sorry to say. 11? Oh shoot, I actually think are we gonna be short? Hold on. We had 4 or 3, I don't remember. Okay, barely. Wow, that was really pushing it there. That was not a good few set of turns there by any means. In terms of the stats, yes, but like in terms of the support team, that was not good. But now it doesn't matter. Who cares anymore? Ooh. Yes, please. Gee, why couldn't I get this kind of luck in the, when I got the triple S the first time around with a still during our first run today? That would have been really clutch, but unfortunately, oh, see, why couldn't I get shit like this? Nobody knows. Shaking my head. The audacity of this game sometimes with its RNG. See, I've already maxed out on speed. Like, what is this shenanigans? Because that's what I call it. It's literally shenanigans. We're good on the stair. We're good on the wit side of things. Now I can just spend the last 4 turns worrying about the stamina and power. Oh, the stamina is very bad actually. So I will focus on that first. And try and get a high score here, despite it not really mattering. And I still have 1 non-dreams training to go, so let me hope that we get something good here. Okay, Yonko, there we go. Thank you, Yonko. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take that, sure, why not? I'll take it, even though that doesn't benefit my speed rating. I'll push for more wit. Gotta get at least 1600 anyway, so... Okay, now I just gotta spend the last 2 turns here. Okay. 1502. Ooh. Last one on power. Okay, that's really good actually. That's quite excellent. Alright, is this Del Mar or Santa Anita? It is Del Mar. That's fine. Falling to my knees at falling to my knees at Del Mar. That's not her. He's puppeteering at Del Mar. There she is. That's the one who's falling to her knees at Del Mar. Okay. Alright, easy win. Easy stat gains. Okay, perfect. Good job. Everybody got... That's funny, too, that everybody had their own race. Good job, everybody. We all won. We're all winners. Okay. Alright, stat-wise... That's pretty good. Wait, hold on. How much would I get? Oh, okay, close to 1,700. I was gonna say, like, damn, that's crazy. Alright. Let me do the unnecessary stuff here, and then we'll, what time are we? We're almost 2 hours. Okay, let me maybe do one more run. Like I said, I think I might keep this a shorter one today as well. I think I'm not really feeling the greatest, if I have to be quite honest. But we'll push through it, and we'll see if we can get another we can get a decently good Inus, just to say that we got 3 of 3, at least decently covered. And then again, I'll keep on pushing and grinding until the end of the CM starts. But at least we have something feasibly good. Because this is definitely not it, unfortunately, with the no mid S. Such is life. Give me all the skills. Give me the skills. Give me that. Not that one. Yes, that one. This one. This one. Not that one. Sure. Why the hell not? I don't even think that applies here, but I'll take it anyway. Did I take... Okay, I didn't even get Umamusume anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we'll take that one. Sure, why not? Okay. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that one. Okay, right. Jaja Umamusume One-chan? What was that skill called? US1. Hey, there we go. Nice. That's pretty good. Jaja Uma One-chan. That's what it is. Yeah, okay. And it's a high score. That's pretty good. Add to my total of fans with Inus, which is 439 million. Whew, that's what we get for using her as fan runs. Okay, cool. Alright. Actually, should we do one more? I'm low-key actually maybe thinking maybe just calling it quits. I know it's still... Thinking. Yeah, let's do one more. I feel kind of bad doing 2 straight streams of sub 2 hours, so let's keep the party going a little bit, at least on our side. Okay. Let's do one more with Inus. Inus Fujin. Get some more energy in there, and we'll do it. Let's go. Alright, let's send in good energy to get some mid-S and some good stats here so I can put this chapter closed on the Inus stuff. So I don't have to train three trainees at once. Water. Okay. Water. I don't need it. Okay, data event. It's not gonna be like that. It has happened once, which is kind of crazy. Immediately, the very first turn. Hasn't happened anywhere close since, unfortunately. The RNG has not been kind in that regard. Okay, yeah, Espo. Ooh, another Espo. Yeah, you know, Yonko, just keep showing up in the, okay, or not. We're gonna keep showing up in WID, and we should be good to go. Don't have to worry about my energy reserves. Unless the date event shows up, which would be nice. Nope, okay. That's fine too. That's fine too. Date event? Date events, there we go. That's what we like to see. Yosh. Okay. Alright, wits. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, that's wit. Wit or power, I think. Okay, we actually might be good on the Yonko side. Well, hold on, we're still not quite there yet. Unless... Nope, okay. I was gonna be like, unless she shows up there. Well, she'll show up here anyway, so it's fine. Wait, is it fine? It's fine, yeah, okay. Like, is any of the other characters still short of getting to the requirements? But we're good. Okay, what is this again? This one. I was like tempted to do the last one, so I realized that would end the event chain and that would be stupid, so don't do that. Okay. Good starts, good starts. Any time that we can get 2 of the rainbow trainees here before the debut is a good start. So, I will absolutely take it. Where... You. 69, very nice. Also, happy 6-7 day, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good 6-7. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go jump out my window there. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out my window now for saying that, but that was made apparent to me. More than anything, though, I think in 2 days is the really nice day. That's when we really celebrate stuff. But I guess we're just gonna have to celebrate today for now. It is what it is. Fun with numbers. That's a lie, because every day is fun when numbers are involved. Speaking as somebody who's a fucking math nerd over here. Numbers are hilarious. Well, why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 committed tax evasion. Maybe I shouldn't have done that one, but alright. That's okay. I only did that because Yonko. Ooh, yeah. When in doubt, go with the skill points. And in this case, that's not really the case, but I was a little bit worried that I actually would have failed that. There was a little bit of the doubt in my mind. Energy, please. Thank you. And then I'll still do the event. Let's get that started. Alright, let's see. I don't really love any of these options. Well, I guess I'll just go with let's go with the energy. Like, I really don't like any of these. Yosh. Okay. Yoshi! Yoshi! God, that friggin' that stream. I love how that entire stream was literally just that one level. And that still ended up being like 3 hours. But we did it, so just look forward to Omori next week. I was actually low-key thinking for yesterday instead of doing Fall Guys, because I had a whole bunch of different, like, I was like, obviously I was scrambling last minute trying to figure out what to do. There was a little bit of me that was thinking maybe starting Omori yesterday, and just having that continue, but then I was like, nah, it's just kind of weird, just last minute starting that as the series, so especially on a day that's not really meant for. So in the end, I went with the old tried and true. Really, Fall Guys is kind of nice to fall back on in case of like unexpected plans and stuff, so it's always there for me in times of need, so to get back to that for a little bit. Although I don't think I'm still ready. I'm still not ready to fully commit to like a weekly thing. with grinding out the ranked knockout, because I'm not gonna lie, low-key, that game doesn't really have that much going for it other than the ranked knockout, but like ranked knockout is just like, it's kind of just the same thing more than anything. I guess, you know, rewards, obviously you get them slightly different, but like there's not really, in my mind, that much of a great incentive to continue playing, so it's just a nice to have, it's more like, you know, nice to have fallback option, but other than that, I'm just like, you know, you know, I have other games that I have on my docket that I need to get to eventually, so I'll commit my Flong series for that instead. And so Flong it shall be. Yeah, I'm excited for Omori. Like I said on the on that one, I think it was yeah, like I said on Friday, it was like I obviously was aware of its existence because as somebody who has not a whole bunch, but like more than one Omo Cat shirt, specifically the collaboration they've done with Hololive. Like I knew of them, and I knew that they were, you know, are they creator of? I think they're the creator of Omori, yeah. So, you know, I knew of that, and I knew of the game because, like I mentioned, that was one of the first games that I had on my wish list for quite some time. So, it's always something that I was, you know, thinking about playing, and I decided, you know, now would be the time to pounce on it since, you know, it can solve my curiosity on, you know, what this game is about, like why is it so, you know, well loved, and like what is the connection to, and then maybe if I actually play the game and understand the characters, maybe the next time I go to an Omo Cat booth in the convention, I can be like, oh yeah, I know these characters, I can buy the shirts or whatever items they have there of Omori and be like, yeah, I know this, and not have to completely ignore that whole section. But we'll see how well that goes, but I'm excited. Like I said, no freaking clue about what the game's about, or what kind of twists and turns may lie. All I know is that it has something to do with like some emotions or something, and there's like some colors involved with those things. But that's really all I know. I'm actually kind of shocked that I haven't gotten like any sort of like spoilers on it. Like it's all just been like, I have no idea. I'm not in the loop about any of it, so more to come, but I'll start that on Friday. Now, whether I stream on Wednesday or Thursday of the upcoming week is TBD. I will say Thursday absolutely will not be streaming because I think that's when the first World Cup match happens with Korea, so I'll be busy screaming my lungs out in Koreatown, so I guess I'll see if how well they do. I have low expectations given that the more I've looked into it, the more I forgot that the current coach is a former coach who was in charge of the World Cup team, or in charge of the team back in 2014, the Brazil Cup there, and that was a pretty big disappointment, and it sounds like it hasn't gotten that much better, so become slightly less optimistic that Korea, I mean, there's no way they're not going to be, I shouldn't say that, there's a very small chance that they don't make it out of their group stage, but there still is a chance, and so I'm worried. But I'm going to support them nevertheless, at least for the first game, and then we'll see from there. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's see how that goes. I ordered a jersey that was supposed to be coming in tomorrow or Tuesday, but I've gotten no updates, and I'm kind of getting slightly worried that I might have gotten scammed. Maybe not maybe scammed isn't the right word, but like I've gotten something went wrong, so I should probably look into that soon, because if I don't get this jersey in time, I don't know what I'm going to be wearing. I don't really have any merchandise of like Korean stuff other than that, so I guess I could just go in wearing red. But then again, the team they're playing is Czechia, which also wears red, I think. So then again, I am Asian, so it's kind of hard for people to be like, oh, like that guy must be a Czechia fan. And it's like, yeah, the guy who obviously looks Asian is definitely a Czechia fan. So I think I should be fine. I should do a date event. Yes, I should. But yeah, TBD on Wednesday, I guess, is the biggest thing. And then if not, then, you know, Friday's gonna be the next time, so I'll see y'all. So hopefully by then, I feel a bit better. I don't know what's been going on recently. Not like I'm like depressed or anything, but like maybe I'm feeling a little burnt out low-key, so you know, it's nice that I don't stream every day sort of thing, because god, could you imagine, that would suck. But hopefully I get the itch by the time Friday rolls around. If not Wednesday, again, we'll see if I'm up to it, or if my work has become soul-crushing by then. Because like I mentioned earlier in the stream, I'm kind of expecting stuff to kind of shit hit the fan this week. But I'm not going to think too hard about that today, because I don't want to put myself through any more worry than I already am. Especially since I can't control it, and this is the whole thing about me talking about how I don't want to think about stuff that I can't control. You know, if it is in my control, then yes, let's try and do something about it. But if it's something that I can't control, let it play out, and then we'll deal with it when the time comes. So. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy the fact that it's still the weekend, and I still have a little bit of hours left until we get to the Mondays. Okay, we should be. Oh, we're so good for. We're actually on a really good pace for on the support team side. Like I think we crushed the 455. So we are absolutely sitting pretty, which is good. I love that for me. And we will go and see if we can't get anything else, like a 858, which again, not really a priority, but if it does happen to be there, look at that, 24 points. Holy fuck, that's the good kush. That, even if it is the dollar store, that is the good kush. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? Well, we are pretty ahead, so I think I'm actually going to do this, which I know has no support stuff, but I'll take it anyway, because that's a pretty good stat gain. Yosh! Ooh. We are actually really good. Wait, did I didn't see the inheritance event. Did I get S? I did not get S, okay. Shaking my head at that shenanigans, at the audacity. It's fine, we can make it up. Hopefully somehow. Yes, give me young and unstoppable. Which is definitely not me. I am neither young nor unstoppable. I'm not old, but like for internet definitions, I guess I am kind of getting up there. So yes, I am old, and I am very stoppable. Stoppable object meets movable force. You'll see who wins from that. I kind of actually want to go for this, low-key. I know what you're thinking, why, but like, I felt that a little bit better. Okay, oh man, these are terrible. I'm gonna have to actually go for I know, I kind of want to save my date events, especially since having 2 for summer or senior year is actually kind of nice, but when the time comes for something like that, I kind of need to do that, so we're just gonna have to, we'll deal with it. Yeah, give me the energy, why the hell not? Thanks, Tran. Or Tora-chan. Toran-chan. There's Tore-chan and Toran-chan. Okay, alright, let's see. Yeah, we are actually pretty, we're sitting pretty when it comes to the support team right now. So that's good. Again, this is all for naught if I can't get mid-S in the next inheritance, but maybe we might be able to. Who knows? Who knows indeed. Japan Cup. More like Japan sucks. Got him. the competitive Korean side of me speaking. Okay. Ooh. Well, you know what? Fine. Okay, low key. Somehow the wit is actually looking the worst out of all of them so far. I guess I'll just get that going. And then maybe power? Well, let me do that first. And then power, yeah. Okay. Somehow we are actually... This is looking pretty good. I am worried about how horribly this is going to end up in crash and burn. So far, so far it's actually really nice. Oh, you know, hashtag relatable. You know, yeah. See, I think that I had 4 to begin with, so that plus 17 makes this 21 right now. Yes, it does. Wow, dang son. Okay, 558. Here we go. Love to see it. Let's hope for... Well, one, let's hope for all of my skill cards to give me their stuff, but other than that, yeah, I think just gotta keep continuing the momentum here, and then we can get a fresh, young, new high score. Ooh. Yeah, I also need to be careful because I only have 1 more date event left. So okay, well, there's that. Good. I gotta make sure that I don't waste too much energy. Ooh, that's not good at all. I mean, I guess, yeah. I need to do 4 more level ups. Ooh, that's pretty good. What is this one? Okay, give me the energy, or not energy, that one, the wit. That's what they're called. Ooh, thinking. Let's say there's no way an 8% chance would have failed there. And then this is where I need to do. Actually, hold on. Well, no, I'm not gonna risk that. I'm not gonna risk the I think it's like what 10% chance of getting the overweight or whatever. I'm not even gonna risk that, honestly. Okay, here we go. This is where it really boils down to whether this run is over. Nope, it's not over. It's not over, ladies and gentlemen. We still got hope. We still got hopium in us. With an S distance, here we go. This is a chance of a lifetime. Now, can I get the rest of these trainings to line up is the other question. Okay. Sure. And the other question is, can I keep enough energy for... Oh, that's really iffy. So I don't have any date events left, so... Actually, shoot, I might not... Maybe... There is a slight chance I may actually be short for 858, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna do something really crazy here. Yeah, that was not 70, but that's fine too. Okay, I have two events, right? So, okay. Okay, hear me out on this, because this is going to seem really stupid / crazy. Wait. Yeah, wait. No, I have to. Oh, fuck, I have to. Never mind. Okay, I was looking into that. I was like, wait, I have only 2 turns left, and I have to do this dream sequence. Okay. Wait, then I'm fucked. Yeah, then it's over. Then it's actually over, then. 858 was not meant to be, apparently. That's also partially my fault. I did do some moves that were not good there, but That's okay. When it comes down to it, if it's either that or getting better stats, I'm gonna go for the stats. So I just more so hope that everything lines up here, because so far not really lining up that great. That's what I'm talking about, like the stats have somehow not been great from senior year. The gains have just not been there, which is unfortunate because we were off to such a good start, but kind of did slow down a little bit, which is tough to see, but it is what it is. So it goes, as my favorite Animal Crossing villager always says, so it goes, you know? So it goes. Have you had a snack break yet? I haven't. Dang, we are going to be 2 points short. That's unfortunate. Or like 1 point short, I think. 1 point, yeah. Dang, unfortunate. Oh well. We can still maybe salvage this with a good summer training. That's a big if, but oh, that's a good start at least. Ooh, decisions actually. We'll go with this one, sure. Big decisions. Ooh! Now, can we get more of those? That is what I need. That is like exactly what we need right now. That's very preferable. Okay, well, there's none of that right now, so dreams it is. Okay. Have to do... The speed is still not great. I honestly need to do one more really good speed training. If not in dreams, then at least like somewhere, but... Like that. Like that, actually. Okay, we're good now. Now I need to focus on the other stuff. I mean, that's good, don't get me wrong, but also I don't have any energy left, so I'm gonna do something that kind of looks a little bit crazy, but hear me out. Hear me out on this. Okay, can we get something good here? Not really, so I'm gonna do another dreams on surprisingly, the power is actually fine. I think out of all the stats right now, the power is actually looking the best, which is kind of crazy. Usually it's the speed, but power is actually looking really real good. So okay. That's actually pretty good. Hold on. No, actually, hold on. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it and hope that I get something slightly better. Right over here. Wait, hold on. Let me look into this. Okay, wait. Actually, the speed is fine. I think more so the stamina is what I really want right now, which of course is not gonna give it to me, so fuck me. But there's that, I guess. Okay, so stamina is actually going to be a little bit of an issue. Actually, all the stats are kind of all the stats are kind of looking pretty bad. This is not the run, unfortunately. We got the inheritance, but the stats just kind of fell in a nosedive after senior year, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that happens. You just gotta keep that momentum, and sometimes it just does not happen. So, rip, but it is what it is. So it goes and all that. Okay, so what did we end with? We ended with... We got the max speed, sure. And we actually got some pretty good power, but... Damn it. Actually, you know what? This actually might not be that bad. I'm just saying because the power actually is pretty good, but I think we can do it better for sure, but like I'm just like could have ended a lot amazingly, but it just wasn't that amazing, but it's still decent. Oh, let me just get the last ones here, and then we'll probably just call it a day. And we'll continue on our journey next time. Let me just get these going. Wait. That's not right. Oh, goddamn, I selected the wrong skill. Oh well. That's fine. I'm so used to doing Aruvu and Still in Love runs, I was just like, yes, always pick the top option for that, for Air Groove, but that's not what I need for this one at least. For Ines Fujin. Ines Fujin Nano. Nanoda. Nanoda is, I think, more Shinko indie, but there are characters like that too. Right. One last thing here. Here. Okay. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get there. Okay. Alright. Drum roll as we see how we did on this one. Bam bam. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, drum roll. Oh man, big guy. Oh wow, no, not even UA7. Hold on, something's kind of off there, but okay, interesting. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, I'm not sure why that ended up being, why this ended up being UA7 and the other one was the US. I think it's just weird things with distributions of stats and stuff, but that's just how that works sometimes, I guess. Alright, well, whatever. Guess we're just gonna have to keep the grinding for Ines. Oh, we got some new news. What's the news? Oh, update. Okay, whatever. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for me. Again, I realize this is kind of a shorter stream, but did want to at least get to a get some runs with Uma this week. I felt kind of bad just leaving y'all with no Uma for the week, even if I did technically do the tier lists on Thursday, but that doesn't really count for Uma stuff, so we'll sign off here and we'll call it a day. But thanks all so much for watching. We'll hopefully be feeling a bit better next week, and also hopefully we'll see whether or not Wednesday stream is in the works. Definitely nothing on Thursday, so I might post a schedule. We'll see. I don't really usually post schedules just because I'm trying not to be you know, making promises that I can't keep and all that. But we'll see about that. But if not Wednesday, I'll see you all on Friday for the first edition of Omori, the new long series. So till then, hope you all have a good start to your week and a good few rest of the hours for your weekend, or whatever daytime may be. This has been Shino the Penguin. Hope to see you all again next stream. And as always, have a good one. Thank you, and goodbye.